Hello everyone, my name of course is Artimage, you're being a pure awesome, and welcome to day 15 of VED. Here in Canada, we have a fantastic program referred to as MAID, Medical Assistance in Dying. This was a program approved in 2016 and is meant for people who are in terminal conditions to end their lives on their own terms. That way they don't have to suffer through the long, lingering effects that are often painful with terminal illnesses, such as cancer as a primary example. There's an expansion coming up that is going to include mental health issues. And honestly, I feel there aren't enough safeguards in place. Now, to make matters clear when it comes to somebody's own end of life, I am completely for somebody being able to choose that. However, I am also of the belief that every step possible has to be made to make that a not appealing option. However, lately in the news there have been cases presented where people are considering it because of circumstances such as being on disability, losing their housing, and not being able to find housing that is affordable within their disability program. Now, in that particular story, that person has rescinded their request due to the fact that they received a great deal of support from their community when the story went live, which should not be necessary. As well, we've heard of several cases where Veterans Affairs is offering it to people who are disabled in some manner, rather than things such as put in a stair lift in their home. As wonderful a program as this is, I'm starting to feel like this is a way of basically being eugenics. You aren't useful to society anymore. Your needs are too great. We just want you gone. And unfortunately, there are a number of people out there who genuinely feel this way in general, not just in these specific circumstances. The big thing that upsets me about that is a lot of these people who are for this whole curbing the population of those in need are often the same people who will say we need to take care of our veterans and then obviously do nothing about it because you wind up with circumstances like this, you hypocritical reprobates. We are well past time where anyone should be struggling to survive. We're well past time where anyone should be struggling to thrive. Down in the description below, you'll find a link to a podcast called Front Burner by CBC, where this particular episode talks about the MAID expansion and the concerns around it, and I'd like you all to go and give it a listen. There's a great many things I want to say about this, but I feel it's just going to result in my emotional ranting and anger, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to let the information speak for itself. And until tomorrow, take care of yourselves and each other, and hang on to that awesome.